What's up guys, Shane Starnes here, and today I'm partnering with Hisense to take a look at the 100-inch U8GQ. This thing isn't just an upgrade, it's a full-on transformation of your entire living room. You're getting a truly cinematic screen size, mini LED Pro brightness, incredible contrast, next level gaming features, and the everyday simplicity of Google TV all in one massive package. If you've ever wanted that projector style immersion without any of the projector headaches, this is the TV you've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and get started. If there's one thing that you should know right out of the gate, it's that the Hisense 100-inch U8 is an entirely different category of TV. This isn't just a little bigger, this is a wall-filling, cinematic, crowd-stopping display that legitimately replaces a projector and becomes the centerpiece of your entire setup. A lot of people ask me, is a 100-inch TV too big for a normal living room? And honestly, once you see it in person, you realize that it's exactly the size that you always wanted, you just didn't know it. Unlike a projector, you're getting full-strength brightness, full color accuracy, and full HDR impact, no matter the time of day, which means you don't need blackout curtains or a special screen, just a massive premium panel that looks incredible from the moment you unbox it. If you have a room with big windows that gets a lot of light in the day, this is definitely a great option. The Anti-Reflection Pro incorporates a special coating into the liquid crystal layer of the screen to minimize glare and reflections so you can see the picture in all of its vibrancy and detail without any interference. What I really love is how immersive everything feels on a screen this size. Movies feel larger than life, gaming feels completely next level, and even everyday stuff like YouTube or watching the kids' videos suddenly feels like you're at a personal IMAX. And because Hisense built this on the U8 platform, you're not just getting size for the sake of size, you're getting a real performance that matches the scale. The color vibrancy, the motion, the clarity, everything feels like it was tuned for a premium home theater, not just a bigger version of a smaller TV. Next up, let's talk about what truly makes the 100-inch U8 look as good as it does, because size is only impressive if the picture can actually back it up. And this thing absolutely does. Hisense is using their latest generation Mini LED Pro backlight system, and you can see the difference instantly. This is one of the brightest TVs you can buy right now with up to 5,000 nits of peak brightness, which is about 5 times brighter than the brightest projector that I've ever tested. It's so bright that I had to turn down the brightness in some cases just to be able to film this TV. It delivers the kind of HDR impact that honestly puts a lot of high-end projectors and even some premium TVs to shame. You're getting thousands of mini LEDs working with tightly controlled local dimming zones, up to 5,600 of them, so the TV can get insanely bright in highlights. We're talking specular highlights that really punch while still keeping the blacks deep and inky. When you're watching a movie with the night scene and then a burst of light comes across the screen, it hits your eyes in a way that feels almost three-dimensional. What surprised me the most is how well it handles mixed scenes, things like a bright stadium against a dark crowd, or a sunset where you've got deep shadows and brilliant gold light at the same time. The U8 keeps everything clean, controlled, and extremely vibrant without that washed out look you sometimes see on big screen TVs. Even in a bright room, the picture doesn't fold. Reflections are well managed with that Anti-Reflection Pro system, and the brightness easily cuts through daytime lighting. Now, if you're into gaming, or honestly if you're just into the best overall picture quality, the Hisense 100-inch U8 goes way beyond just size and brightness. This thing's running Hisense's HiView AI Engine Pro, and this is one of the biggest reasons the TV looks so incredible no matter what you throw at it. It's powered by their proprietary chipset, and what it does is automatically analyzes whatever you're watching or playing, movies, sports, live TV, games, and then optimizes both the picture and the sound in real time. It adjusts depth, clarity, sharpness, and contrast to make everything look more lifelike, and you really notice it on a screen this size. Grass on a football field looks textured, skin tones look accurate, shadows look layered instead of flat. Even in fast-moving scenes, the TV is constantly fine-tuning the image so it never falls apart. It almost feels like the TV is helping you get the best version of whatever you're watching, all without having to dive into the settings and to calibrate the TV on your own. And then for the gamers, the U8 is packing a native 165Hz panel with a huge 48Hz to 165Hz VRR range. Pair that with AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, Auto Low Latency Mode, and Low Latency MEMC, and you're getting buttery smooth gameplay with minimal blur, no tearing, and shockingly low input lag for a panel this size. They even added a new game bar so that you can adjust multiple game settings right from an on-screen overlay using your TV remote. No digging through menus. If you're looking for a true big screen gaming experience without any of the usual compromises, this setup is about as close to perfect as it gets. What really rounds out the 100-inch U8 experience is how smart and effortless it is to use day to day. A massive stunning screen is great. The real magic though is when the TV fits naturally into your routine. That's exactly what you get here with Google TV at the core. Everything's organized, personalized, and simple. You turn it on and immediately get recommendations based on what you watch. Movies, sports, YouTube, streaming apps, all right there without navigating a maze of menus. What I really like here is just how fast everything feels. Apps open quickly, switching inputs is instant, and voice commands actually work the way that you would expect. With hands-free Google Assistant, you can literally just say a command like, "Hey Google, play the next episode," or "Show me 4K HDR movies," or even control your smart home without touching a remote. It's genuinely convenient, especially with a screen this big where you're not always close enough to grab the remote. Open YouTube and find me a popular Mr. Beast video. Casting here is also seamless, whether it's YouTube, photos, or even screen mirroring from your phone, the U8 handles it without stuttering. And because this TV is essentially replacing a projector setup, all the day-to-day things that you normally worry about like startup time, brightness, and ambient light is not a concern here. You get instant on, full brightness, and the same picture quality whether it's daytime or nighttime. It's a giant screen that feels like a normal TV in the best way possible. So at the end of the day, the 100-inch Hisense U8 delivers everything you'd want in a giant home theater display: the brightness, the contrast, the gaming performance, the smart features, all wrapped into a screen that completely transforms how you watch everything. If you're ready to upgrade your setup and bring that true big screen experience home without compromises, the 100-inch U8 by Hisense is going to be hard to beat. I'll be sure to leave a link down below with the latest pricing and deals, so be sure to check that out for more information and to buy one for yourself. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.